Many of us were first introduced to Teyana Taylor on My Super Sweet 16 back in 2007. From there, it was clear that she had the makings of a star, and today Teyana Taylor has proven that she can comfortably wear many hats, from singing, dancing, choreographing to acting and creative directing. She is truly a versatile queen that can fit into many boxes, not just one, and she has proven this over and over again throughout her career. While we have gotten a glimpse of that versatility, unfortunately I don't think we got to see all that she can do. Teyana Taylor signed to Pharrell Williams' label Star Trek Entertainment under Interscope in 2007. And even though she has seen some success with her music career, it's obvious that she was a missed opportunity, and she definitely could have been one of the biggest R&B pop artists of today. So what exactly happened, and did Pharrell and Kanye fumble the bag when it came to Teyana Taylor? Teyana Taylor was signed to Pharrell's label for 9 years when she was finally released, but has often voiced that Pharrell should have done more for her as an artist. She released one mixtape called From a Planet Called Harlem in 2009 while signed to Star Trek Entertainment. She recently sat down with Angie Martinez on her IRL podcast and talked about her time in Star Trek Entertainment. She was signed to Pharrell at the age of 15, and she explained that he fed her to the wolves and didn't protect her as an artist.
So it's like, you didn't see me, when you didn't hear me, you didn't protect me, you just kind of just like fed me to the wolves type shit without probably even knowing, you know what I'm saying? And those were, some of those conversations still need to be had.
When you are so young and you get such a huge opportunity, it's important to have people in your corner that will mentor you and give you the guidance that you need. And we all know how scary and cutthroat the music industry is, so that can be very overwhelming for a young artist, and Pharrell had the opportunity to mentor her and mold her into a great artist, and it's obvious that he didn't do that. Now, just because a successful artist has a record label doesn't mean they know how to run a label properly.
To me, as a 15-year-old, was you didn't protect me. You let everybody mishandle me. You know what I'm saying? When I signed to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you let everybody get in the way. You let everybody break us apart. You didn't protect me, you know?
Pharrell really didn't do all he could, according to Teyana, and that can leave a bad impression on artists wanting to break into the music industry, because we've heard this story time and time again. Now, Teyana is still grateful to Pharrell and the opportunity he gave her, and she still thinks highly of him and even admits that if it wasn't for him, she would not have been exposed to the kind of opportunities that she was exposed to. In 2012, she signed a joint deal with Def Jam and Kanye West's label Good Music. Under that label, she dropped 3 albums: 7, KTSE, and The Album. 7 debuted at number 19 on the Billboard 200 and sold 16,000 copies in the first week. KTSE debuted at number 17 on the Billboard 200 and sold 23,000 units in its first week, making it the 7th best-selling digital album in the week of its release. The album debuted at number 8 on the Billboard 200 chart, selling 32,000 units and 4,000 pre-album sales in its first week. Her third studio album was her most successful album to date and was released in 2020, the same year that she announced her retirement from music at the age of 31. Now, she did release 3 projects under Kanye West's label, and they did pretty well sales-wise, but she made the decision to retire due to her feeling unseen and unheard as an artist. In an interview with Cam Newton on Sip and Smoke, she explained that she felt unappreciated as an artist under these labels. For her mental health and her family, she felt that music was something she needed to shelf for now.
Question. You recently retired, and you said you didn't feel appreciated.
I'm a mom first, you know, a mom, a wife, a woman.
Yes.
And I think for me, I put in a lot of work. I worked very, very hard. And I felt like, you know, the label wasn't really hearing me and seeing me. I felt underappreciated, you know? So I'm like, for my mental health, my mental well-being, and to stay, you know, strong for my kids, like, let me just put this on ice for a little bit. It's not that I retired permanently, it's more like, you know, I just don't feel like I want to move another inch.
She didn't say this was a permanent retirement, but she felt like this was the best decision for her now. I think that Teyana Taylor doesn't fit into a cookie-cutter image that labels know how to push. When you fit into their box, they know how to push you, how to introduce you to the world, and the type of audience that will receive you. This is not the case with Teyana. She has her own style, her own image, a deeper, more raspy and sultry voice. I honestly think that both labels didn't know what to do with her and how to mold her as an artist. But I think that's what her fans love and appreciate about her the most. The fact that she is so versatile and has a unique persona. I'm glad that Teyana didn't let them turn her into something she's not, and that she stayed true to who she was. I think she's one of those people that would absolutely thrive as an independent artist with complete creative control. She was never meant to be put in a box, and that's probably why she didn't have much success working with these labels. Teyana has an online presence and markets herself well. She's likable, actually has a personality, has great fashion sense, and true artistry. Her new movie, 1001, really showcased her acting abilities, and she continues to push the envelope. The movie was received well and got great reviews, and there's even some Oscar buzz around her performance. She has the makings of a true icon. I'm glad that people are finally realizing how underrated and talented she is. I think her opportunities will continue to grow if she becomes independent and continues to call the shots in her own career. We've fallen in love with her and her family, and I truly want her to succeed and finally be given the opportunities she truly deserves. I would love to see her in more acting roles and directing more music projects. There's been so many times where these artists sign to these labels and they get screwed over or put in ironclad contracts that give the label full control of their artistry, which is why I understand why many artists are choosing to be independent. Being independent doesn't guarantee success, but it gives you the freedom to create the type of music you truly want to create and experiment with different sounds and styles of music. I hope that we get to hear more music from Teyana one day and we get to see her express her artistry in the way that she desires.